There we go. Okay. Oh, I just realized you guys were listening to double audio. I'm so sorry. Why didn't nobody say anything? Okay. Okay. So that's good to go. Okay, so let's pop this PNG tuber back open. Okay. 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 So now that the... Let's see. Where's the head? Head base. There we go. Okay, there we go. So there's no nose. We want the nose to be placed, I think, probably behind the eyes. So then we'll add it in. Okay, let's see. Nose, nose, nose. Okay. Where the hell did it go? Okay. Hello? There we go. Okay. Because it's, yeah, it should be behind it. Oh, it's not. Okay. Okay, you are placed behind. What the fuck? Okay. Okay. Am I crazy, or is that still... Right? That's still going over top. What the fuck? Because that's definitely supposed to be sitting behind. Looks like it is. Right? Yeah, that's definitely supposed to be behind. Because if I move this back here, it stops doing it. Why is it doing that? What the fuck? What's going on? Why is it doing that? Yeah, why are they doing that? It's placed behind. Okay, let's add... Okay, let's just add some movement really quick. Let's add 4. Okay, what does it look like on it? Let's put that up to a 6. Get some more exaggerated movement. Okay. I think we need to put it... I think we do need to put it at a negative. Oop, that's an equal sign. Nope. Put an 8. Still, it seems like it needs to move more. What does it look like at a 10? I still want to know why the hell it's doing that. It's driving me crazy. You see the little shine that it's doing? Why is it doing that? What the fuck? Am I going crazy? What's happening? Why is it doing that? Yeah, because here. Ready? It's definitely placed behind it. Because now it's definitely in front of it. Right? But if I put it there... What the fuck is going on? Why is this layering so weird? Okay, I'm deleting it. Unbaked is better, I agree. Now, if only it would just layer correctly. Like, what the fuck? Let's see. Let's try this again. Maybe it's just weird. Maybe it's just being weird because it's a new program. Okay, because now it's on top of everything. See, because you have the head and then the ponytail. It should go right there. And for some reason, when it goes there, you can't see it. Which makes no sense. And now it's sitting on top. What the fuck? Okay, I'm gonna make it a subsidiary of the the vase base. Fuck you, did that fix it? Whatever. You know what? I don't care. Okay. Okay, let's put that movement back in. So I like it moving to like a 10. I think that's enough movement. I'm tempted to give it more though. Let's get this up to a 15. That's 150. I don't want that. There we go. I think that looks better. Okay. Okay. Also, it'll randomly stop. Like, I don't know if I just need to adjust the, like, setting. But. Okay, so then let's. Okay, so then it needs a rotate amount. How much is the head rotate? 0.1. Okay, so. Okay, and it needs to go to negative also. There we go. Okay, and I think it needs more vertical movement, so let's do a 6. There we go, I think that looks nice. Yeah, I think that looks pretty nice. Okay, so let's mess with the bangs. Okay, let's mess around with the bangs. At least we get the arms moving today. I think. Where the hell are the bangs? Short bangs, there we go. I think I need to move everything's rotation down into like this little thingy here. So, okay. So, okay. And then let's see. I wish I could do a negative squish, so that way it like squished, you know, like out. Maybe the mouth needs a rotation. Because I really want those to stay lined up as much as possible. So let's see. Let's up this to 4. Oh, that's moving way too far now. Oh, never mind, it fixed itself. Okay, why? Okay, that's an issue of where this little thingy-mabobber is. I love the way a little they kind of lean it because I have to move their rotation thingy too. Okay, but that's looking pretty all right. Okay, for the long bangs. Yeah, because see how this thing is right here? So let's go ahead and move that. Because I know there's a reason I put it up there, but let's see. Yeah. That's why. See how it... What if we put it down here? No. It just doesn't rotate at the right spot if it's all the way down there. You know what I mean? So what if we put this here? Okay, that's less bad. We still have to deal with this part, like not shifting at the same thing. So let's see how far down we can put it before it doesn't look wrong. Okay, maybe I can't get away with putting it down there. Am I just like not seeing it anymore? I'm going crazy. Okay, let's see. Because it's just a rotate amount. So let's add this to like a 2. Let's add this to a 2. Yeah, what if this rotated at a negative? Oh, that looks way better. And then I think this needs to move at a negative also. Because I think it should go... Yeah. Let's do a -4. Get it moving way more aggressive like. Okay, I don't hate that. Okay, so let's move the thingy and try to line them up as best as possible. Thankfully, I have a little spot right there. There we go. Okay. Okay, and this is -4 to negative. Okay. So we're doing -4, a 2, and a negative. The hard part is I want these little pieces. Thanks. Is that when I move like these little pieces, like when my head leans down, I want like this to like rotate like out this way. Does that make sense? I don't know if I can do that in this program. It might be too limited. But I could also be super wrong. I also don't hate the idea of giving it an actual little like a little idle wiggle. Like how the ponytail has. But I don't know, that might be too much. Let's work on the cheeks. And get the offset moved. Okay, let's pause movement here. And then okay, because surely there's a reason I moved it, but we'll find out. That would be why. Okay, what the fuck do you have going on? There we go. we go. Turn that rotation off. Okay. So I think it should go the opposite. So when I look this, let's pop it up to like a 4. See what it does. Okay, the squish needs to go away. So I don't think that looks as good. Okay, what if I leave this at a non-negative? There we go. And let's put that back to a, let's do that to a 3. So, because this is as far as I can go. So let's go ahead and bring that back down to a 2. Because that's still like a lot. But I think that looks okay. Because I'm going to spend a lot of time with this really far over here. Unless... okay, my little picture screen's going to get really wonky. Okay. Actually, that's very doable. Okay, I think I need to allow... the eyebrows have no tilt. That's so funny. Okay. Okay. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's see. So I turned the rotation off for the cheeks. Okay, this one's already off. Okay, so then 2 negative 2.01. Okay, 0.01. And let's see. We got rid of the vertical squish. Is the squish too much? Because it gets really small. I think we take the squish off. Yeah, let's get rid of the squish. I think the squish just isn't for me with the way I have my model structured. Okay, and let's move this thing here. Here. Okay. Okay, 21, 24. 21, 24. 21, 24. 21, 24. Okay. Twenty-one, 24. There we go. Why is that considered two different places? Alright, whatever. Okay, probably hope if we put this in the right place. 21, 24. Okay. Okay, let's go ahead and add some rotation to the to the eyebrows. Oh. Oh, why is that not rotating at all? What is that cheek doing? It's this one. Ew, why does it move like that? Oh, because I don't have a negative rotation on it, that's why. Yeah. There we go. Fixed. Okay. So let's do the eyebrows. Because the eyebrows have, like, no movement whatsoever. These bangs. These short bangs are really pissing me off. Okay. Because when they're all the way over here... Because I did add squish for when I'm really far over on the eyeballs. I think I might allow them to move further to accomplish the squish a little bit better. Okay. Because I messed with this last time a little bit. So let's go ahead and pause movement. So let's do this a little bit. Then bring this offset back in. Okay. I see why I didn't do that. Nope, she gets cursed forward stare. Because if I offset this... What if I offset this over here? And then I do... And then I move this over like I want to. No, that moves way too far. Because I could, in theory, set this... Because I just want this to be right here. You know, so that way if I'm in the middle, it looks more like a forward-looking moment. You know what I mean? So let's see. Also, let's raise it up a little bit, I think. So if I put this all the way over here, I think it goes over too far, if I remember correctly. Yeah. Okay. What if I put it at the nose? Dangerous. Oh god, I'm moving the wrong part. Okay. Yeah, what if I do that? Do we like that more? Ignore the other eye. But I like that we get more, like, middle of the eye time with this. But I do think it moves too far over now. But it moves too far over that way. And, like, almost not far enough that way. So... Oh. There we go. I think that looks quite nice. Yeah, because that goes over far enough for me to enjoy there. I might take the eye squish off. I might take the eye squish off. I think I'm going to take the eye squish off. Yeah, like I think squish is just not for me. Yeah, do we like that tracking more than the left eye? Because it feels more contained to the eyeball this way. I don't know. Also, I don't like that that's just barely not lined up. That's going to drive me crazy. Okay, let's see. I don't know. I don't know how to feel about the eyeball lineup. Let's try it with this one. Also, wow, those are not... There we go. Because you're at 293. 293. Okay, let's try 293. Oh, okay. Okay, and let's move this to here. Then down to the nose, like right there. Again, now it doesn't feel like it goes far enough this way. Okay, but this has a squish on it still, so let's take the squish off. I mean, do we like that? I think that looks okay. What do we think? Oh my god, you can see the mouth, the smile of the mouth is layered a little funny. From where I cut it off. That's so funny. Okay, well, we're gonna ignore it. Okay. Okay. Okay, because what is the nose set to? I think it's set to a 15. But I know for a fact if I do the fucking short bangs at 15, they're gonna be flying all over the fucking place. Or maybe they won't, because that's already a 17. Okay, let's go to an 18 and see what we think. Okay, let's maybe we move the nose to that setting. try this at a 17. I feel like that lines up less now. Okay, is it where the little thingy bob bopper's at? Or is it just where I have it put? I swear I have it put. Okay. There we go. Let's try that. Oh, there we go. That was the problem. Okay. Okay. I forgot we had that for her. Who wants to give away a big treat? Because we have a big treat. Literally says spoiled dog on it. Does somebody want to be the one to gift her the big treat? She's just realized that might be for her.
You have to wait for somebody on stream to gift it to Freya.
What?
Telling Freya she has to wait until somebody gifts it to her.
Yeah.
Put it right there so she can stare at it.
Perfect. It's cute. Now it feels like the cheeks are too stiff. You know what I mean? Should we up their rotation? Ah, I see why I didn't. Okay. Let's go to that. Okay, a little bit less. Hmm. Oops. Is it more? That's more. Yep, and that's why we didn't mess with. That's why we put the little rotatey thingy where we put it earlier. Hmm. What the fuck is it supposed to be at? -2. (0.02). There you go. Is that correct? Yeah. Okay. Hmm. I love that little spot where it doesn't light up. That's so funny. I'm so tempted to move the bang wobbles back up. Oops. 7. There we go. Okay. Okay, yeah, I think we can do the same thing to the other side.